Ooh, yes sir! Welcome to Man Domain, the place where we work in our body and our mind to become better men. How many times have you just woke up, and you start to think about negative things? You start to think about things that happened to you in the past, that you have been carrying with you, like a backpack. You have been carrying this heavy backpack and you cannot let things go. How many times? Maybe not when you wake up, maybe during the day, or before you go to sleep. We all have those moments where those images, those voices start to rise because we cannot let something go and we're still carrying that backpack tight, right? But there is a solution for everything. And when it comes to my case, when I wake up and I have so many negative thinking in my head, I am stuck in my past and wandering through my past and looking for answers for the thing that happened to me. I'm playing the victim because we all play the victim sometimes. So I play the victim. Why did this happen to me? Why did this happen to me? Why did this happen to me? And you just stay there in your past, right? You have to give purpose to your pain. So for me, actually, in this present moment, when something negative comes to my mind, when something negative arises from my past, I'm not talking about present situation. Present situation, you need to deal with them right now. And of course, it's a normal thing if you have a negative feeling towards a present situation that is not pleasant. So what I do is that when I have the negative voices arise in the morning, that is when usually happens to me, is that I instantly try to give purpose to all of the pains that I don't have an answer for. So I'm someone who can relate to a lot of different negative things. I have been bullied. I tried to kill myself. I took antidepressants. My fathers were not together. They were fighting for me. I struggled with food. I struggled with water, and I kept going. So I can empathize with a lot of people, but sometimes the victim voice is telling, why did this happen to me? And then I get here in front of the camera and I give it purpose instantly. This happens to you because you have a mission, you have a bigger purpose, which is that you want to help people improve their life. In consequence, it will improve the life of your children in this world and of your grandchildren, because you improve the people in the present moment. So all of those things that happen is just for me to be able to take them, say how I overcame them, explain to other people. Maybe it's useful for them, maybe not. If it is not useful, they will go look for somebody else, the answer somebody else. If it is useful, they will take it, they will apply, and they will become better version of themselves. So by giving purpose instantly to that one thing, it's like the weight of the backpack is less. I'm still carrying the backpack, right? Because I'm still stuck wandering in the past of the traumas that happened to me, but the weight becomes much less. You can relax a little bit because you understand part of the reasoning of that. Then you have to keep giving it purposes. The more purposes you give to the pain that happened to you in the past, or that happened to you today and tomorrow, you start thinking about it, the more purposes that you give to it, the less weight it will have. So if I start by saying, number one is to speak here in front of the camera so that I can give a message and make someone's life better. Number two, it builds my character. This thing that happened, maybe understand this and this, and now it's building my character. Number three, let's say it was someone that did something wrong to me and I wasn't expecting it. Number three, now there is a person that you know is fake that will no longer be in your life, so you have one more chance to have good people around you instead of snakes that can bite you in moments you don't expect, and can create a lot more chaos than the one that was created right now. So you start giving purposes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 purposes to that specific pain, to that specific struggle. The more purposes you give it, the less weight it will have, until you will be able to carry on doing whatever it is you had to do, and you will feel in peace. You will feel in peace. When I give enough purposes to each one of my pains, I feel in peace. It is like if everything took its position. I understand why this happened. I understand what I'm taking out of it. And if I still feel sad, like I have preached before, acceptance. I accept that it is normal. I'm a human being. It's normal that I feel sad. I don't have to feel happy all the time. Sadness is an emotion just like all the other ones, and I accept it. So if I feel sad, okay, Brian, you feel sad. Well, what we have to do? Okay, let's work in that. Let's use this sadness to work in something else. We're going to work sad What's the difference of working sad or working happy? Well, it's the amount of motivation that you have. But when you work sad, let me tell you something, you pay attention to detail because you're sad. So you're not just rushing through it, you are going a little bit slower, so you have more time to pay attention to details. So each emotion can be used in a different way. But I accept it. And then I'm in complete peace. I'm in peace right now. I'm in peace when I go to work. I'm in peace when I arrive to work. Of course, things happen. Your mood changes. It's normal. I accept whatever is my status. But regarding my past, I try to make it all make sense. And when it all makes sense, you get that sense of peace because you understand. So instead of trying to run away from the past, of just saying no, I cannot think about this. Let's forget. Let's try to think about another thing. No, I want to put my money here. I want to put my money in there. No, there's no need for that. Look at that pain and look at the things that I have done for you positively. Look at how much your character have changed, how much you have improved. And if you haven't improved and your character hasn't changed because maybe it was recent, or maybe it was a really big trauma that I don't know, or maybe it was a really big pain of your life, remember that you always have this chance. You always have this chance. And first of all, the number one guaranteed purpose that you will always have is that you can always share that experience with someone else and help them overcome one of their difficulties. I know you are going to say, yeah, but I want to worry about myself. What I don't care about them. Maybe you can be that type of person. But there's even if you don't care about them and you want to care about yourself, there is already one purpose. There is already one. I just gave you one. Then you of course have to work in overcoming it, in accepting it. But the character that you're going to build, the person that you're going to become once you do it, is already purpose number two. That there is this huge wall in front of you and that you have to start climbing it. And once you get to the other side, the person that you're going to be is going to be completely different. So you have to grab that hope from the future and bring it here, and you already have two purposes. So number one, you can speak to somebody else. You can help them overcome one of their issues. Number two, once you overcome this, you're going to become a lot better, a lot stronger. And you need to find the purposes that you're going to give to that pain. The more, like I said, the more you give them, the less weight the bag is going to have. But you are going to still be carrying the bag because that memory is going to be still in your mind. You're going to still carry the bag until you can remember whatever happened and you remain disconnected. I have so many things of my past that I remember what happened and I still feel attached to it, you know. But there are so many memories of negative things that happened that I have already overcome, and when I think about it, my current state doesn't change it. My emotions remain the same, and my way of thinking is not disturbed by the thing that happened. So in that case, I completely understand that that's a bad part that I already let go, and that I can focus in improving and also understanding the other bad parts that I have, so that I can make the weight be less and eventually let them go. It's a process, it takes time, but it is possible. So to handle pain, it is important that you give it a purpose. The more purposes you give it, the less it is going to weigh on you. I really hope this advice works as well on you as it works on me, because it has greatly improved my personal life. And as I usually say, thank you for watching. See you in the next one.